Good morning, friends, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever that is for you today while you're watching this video. I'm Victoria Yates, and I am a registered nurse, and I help women to find peace with their bodies and celebrate food again. So that means no more restrictions, no more diets. So today I'm going to be talking about intuitive eating, and this is part one of a couple parts series where I will be diving into what exactly is intuitive eating and how can that help you with your health and wellness. So for today, how is intuitive eating any different from any other diet that you've ever tried? Well, to get everybody on the same page, intuitive eating is not a diet, and it is not meant to be a diet. So the goal is not weight loss. The goal is to find peace with your body and peace with food and have a better relationship with food. So first of all, we just have to get weight loss off the front burner, move it towards the back, because that is not our goal. Our goal is to be able to live a sustainable, healthy life that does not include any rules or restrictions. So, intuitive eating is all about listening to your body's natural cues. So, listening to cues from your brain to your stomach to your whole body, telling you, am I hungry? Am I not hungry? What am I craving? All of those types of things. So, with intuitive eating, you'll be able to determine when to start eating, when to stop eating, when you know that you're hungry, and when you know that you're full. But more than that, it's about not having any off-limit foods, which is something that a lot of women struggle with. They can see foods as either good or as bad, or that they shouldn't be eating certain foods, and it just leads to a lot of guilt. So with intuitive eating, all foods are acceptable. Wait. So you're saying that I can eat French fries and donuts and ice cream whenever I want? Well, yes, you can. I could eat this cookie for breakfast and it would be okay. Because all foods are acceptable at any time that you're craving them. And I know that sounds like a really bizarre thought, but when you get away from having restrictive foods, you'll notice that you're no longer tempted by that forbidden fruit kind of mentality. Foods won't always consume your thoughts because you're allowed them anytime you really want. So it's kind of different, and it takes some time to adjust to that thought, but it is a crucial part of being able to listen to your body and eat without restrictions. It's really pretty cool. So, how do I start eating intuitively then? I'm glad you asked. So did you know that you were actually born with the skills to eat intuitively straight out of the womb? Like the minute you were born, you knew how to eat. You cried when you were hungry. Someone came to you, someone gave you a bottle or gave you some milk. You ate and enjoyed it. When you were full, you immediately turn your head away. And if you don't believe me, this is a pretty cool phenomenon that you can see if you just watch a baby eat. They know exactly how to eat, and it's brilliant. And you were born with that. So each of us has the ability to eat intuitively deep within us, but sometimes, unfortunately, our environment can cloud up that ability to really know when we're hungry, when we're full. Media, our upbringing, everything in our culture tells us that we have all these rules that we have to follow as to when to eat and what to eat. And that can be really misleading as when you're trying to figure out how to eat intuitively. The culture constantly tells us that we have to watch ourselves, otherwise we're going to become obese. And we've just been so ingrained to fear this word obesity that we're not able to think of eating without restriction or diets. We've been programmed to fear food instead of seeing it as the life that it really brings. So, to start your journey towards intuitive eating and to stop an unhealthy cycle of dieting and restrictions, the answer is really pretty simple. All you have to do is stop. Yep, you just have to stop. You have to stop trying to lose weight, stop counting calories or only working out to burn certain calories. Allow yourself to relax. Take a deep breath and just listen to your body's cues. Maybe you're thinking, Victoria, you make it sound so easy. And I realize it is simple. What I'm saying is very simple in thought, but it can be really difficult if you've been living the last few years or most of your lifetime in a diet and restriction kind of way. If that's so ingrained in your brain, it's going to be really tough to stop that. But it is possible, and it is something that is well worth the effort because it leads to freedom to be able to eat and live and move in a way that is most healthy for your body and your mind. So don't worry, part 2 is going to be talking more about how you can begin to get rid of those negative thoughts around food and continue to start in that intuitive eating process. So I'll see you then.